Entertained?
Welcome to Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey. Take it away, boys.
Oh, yeah. We back. Oh, Jesus Christ. There goes somebody's earlobes. They're like,
Told him to suck a dick.
That's one way to introduce ourselves.
Hi, I'm Brandon. Go
I'm-
suck a dick.
And I'm Trey. And this is Hard to Entertain, episode 31.
31.
Sí. Muy bonita.
No, say 32, Trey, in Spanish.
22.
Well, that's 22.
32.
That's 30. Pause 2.
All right, I don't want to speak Spanish. Get off.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I'm not bilingual.
Can't even say bilingual.
I'm bilingual. So, what's up?
Your butt.
It's been a week and a half. We got midweek, the last episode. Anything crazy? Anything crazy happen that you can talk about? Anything? What's going on with you in your life?
Work sucks dick.
Work sucks. I know.
President's in town, and that's just why work sucks dick.
Oh, Biden.
Yeah, it's complicated when a president flies out of an airport.
Okay.
It's the worst.
The worst. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean we're talking Secret Service, FBI,
Well, it's not Air Force
local
One that's
police.
here, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's Air Force One. Nice.
He's up in Truckee, but Truckee's airport is too small for Air Force One.
So they landed here.
So they land here. All the presidents and vice presidents, they land here. They get in a motorcade, and then they drive all the way up to wherever they're going. It's the worst because it's terrible.
Yeah. Well,
There should be a law that presidents look. Hey,
President.
you're the president.
Yes.
Sucks to suck.
Sucks to suck.
You get no vacation.
No vacation.
4 years, 4 to 8 years. You made that choice. No one's forcing you.
Right.
You don't get to take a vacation.
Yeah,
It costs too much money for the taxpayer. It's too much of a hindrance on the locals when you travel.
Yeah.
It's like I get that you need time off, but at the same time, it's like go fuck yourself.
Oh. I don't think that we should say go fuck yourself to the president.
What? Yeah, go fuck yourself. No, not a particular president.
Okay.
All
just
the presidents.
All the presidents.
Go fuck themselves. Biden, Trump, Obama, Bush, Clinton, Bush Senior. That's about far back as I go in my head.
Yeah.
Carter, Reagan.
You weren't alive. For
Nixon.
those guys. None of those.
I'm just trying to think of how far I can go back.
Clinton.
I
Lincoln.
said Clinton.
Lincoln.
Okay, there's no way I'm making it to Clinton.
Washington.
There's like presidents who were only president for like a month.
Andrew Jackson.
Do you know the one where the guy his inaugural speech it's the longest inaugural speech out of any president, and it's raining. It's like two or three presidents after Lincoln.
Uh-huh.
I don't know which one it was, but he's standing out in the rain
Yeah.
and giving this long ass speech,
Right.
and he gets a cold and dies a month later from
Nice.
that, or like pneumonia or some shit like that.
So he gets sick and dies.
So he's
from
the
his
president for
speech.
30 odd days, and he dies. I didn't know this. I was like, I just figured in my head, like most presidents, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, there's presidents who get shot.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't like.
Right.
I'm stupid.
Dude.
And looking at your face, you didn't know that
You
shit
stupid. I don't. Yeah, but I don't really. That history
You're like,
is not
you're
really for
right.
me.
Either. Fucking knowledge, that's for pussies.
Yeah. All right. So first things first, I want to say, rest in peace to Bray Wyatt,
Who the fuck is that?
the wrestler.
Oh, that's gay. Who cares?
Yeah, but I care because I like Bray Wyatt, and
Oh.
he had a heart attack 2 days ago and died.
Oh, from doing too much coke.
No, from COVID.
That's what he gets.
That's what he gets because he got COVID.
Yeah, shouldn't got COVID.
It happens.
That's a conspiracy. There's no such thing as.
Oh, here we go. But anyways, so that's sad. He's got a couple girls and he's got a wife.
He's a big old fat one with a beard.
Not fat, but a big guy with a beard. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty sad.
He's pretty young.
36. A year older than me.
All right, Trey, you know what that means. You got 1 year left.
Don't get COVID.
You got 1 year left, and you're out.
Oh gosh. All right. Well, that's not good. Really quick with sports talk. Did you hear about our boys got Trey Lance?
Why are you opening your arms like that's a good thing?
Well,
He fucking sucks.
That's a great backup.
He fucking sucks.
Well, he's whatever.
Have you watched him play?
I did.
He sucks.
He was okay.
He was okay.
Yeah, for a backup. He'll be great for a backup.
He got beat out by Mr. Irrelevant,
Brock Purdy
Brock Purdy, Sam Darnold,
and Garoppolo.
No, Garoppolo plays for the Raiders, dumb fuck.
Well, right, but
I'm saying for right now, they said basically he was supposed to be the starter because they're like, okay, we're going to give him one more go.
Yes.
That's what the rumor was. They were going to give him one more go.
Yeah, but they didn't.
And they're like, well, nah, Brock Purdy's going to be our quarterback. Our backup's going to be Sam Darnold.
You're going to be the third string.
And you're going to be the third string. And he was like,
nah.
And even then, they were like, we don't even know if we're going to. And you're going to make the roster.
You know what Dallas had to trade for him?
A 4th round pick.
A 4th round.
That's what I'm saying.
That's whack.
If they would have done that move, let's say like 3-4 weeks ago, they probably could have got a 1st rounder from somebody.
They could have, but too late.
Then once they said, oh yeah, he's not even going to be our 2nd string. He's going to be a 3rd string.
Yeah, they devalued him too much.
Yeah.
But oh well, we got him.
Who cares? I wish. Well, I know Dallas is actively trying to get Jonathan Taylor from the Colts.
That's not what I hear. I hear they're not interested. I was listening to their Dallas podcast yesterday.
No, they're interested,
and they said that they're good with what they got. But anyways,
no, you have Pollard and you have you'd always be interested if you can get them for a decent amount. I mean, running backs are non-expensive right now.
I'd offer him a 3rd round pick. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, and then you give him a decent raise on his contract. There you go.
And the problem is, so you get him for this year, but then if you take him, he's going to cost so much. He's going to want so much money next year.
Yeah, but the market. Well, he's going to want it, but you can just say, look at the market. The market's not there.
Then he'll be back on the street again.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's sports talk with Hard to Entertain.
Sports talk. You bitches.
So I got jury duty again.
Yeah, you're telling me about that.
Yeah, I got to go next Tuesday. Not excited about it. Sounds like not fun at all.
Just make some shit up. No, don't make anything up, but just like, you want my boot?
No, I'm good. I'm just going to tell him.
You're like, I don't like.
I
don't like anyone.
It's not that. It's just that I just don't. It's kind of a waste of my time. I got work and stuff to do.
No, I'd go. If I would have stayed when I got it, but I had a bad ankle at the time.
Yeah, you fell off your motorcycle.
Yeah. But what are you talking? That's not. If I could take enough time off from work,
yeah,
I could take the time. Just as far as like what I got going on at work and shit.
Right.
But I would. That shit is awesome. I would love to do that. I'd be like, everyone's gonna be like, he's guilty. I'd be like, you know what?
He ain't.
Fuck the police, straight from the underground. Nah, hung jury, bitch. He's getting off.
But he has the murder weapon in his hand and a picture with his social security card.
Hey. You don't know. Photoshop is a hell of a tool.
So you're gonna let him get away with murder?
I'm just saying.
I'm saying I can't.
I wasn't
be
there.
Honest.
I wasn't there. I can't say what happened or didn't happen because I wasn't there, and therefore I can't say what happened. So you know what? I'll sit here all fucking day. I ain't got shit to do. So you judge can come in here wherever you want. I ain't changing my opinion.
That's awful. But yeah, I'm not excited.
Hey, you see that Trump, the Trump mugshot?
Oh God.
He said, he used to say he was 6'4", 215.
Yeah. What is he?
Not that.
Oh, not that.
Nope.
But yeah, I saw that. Oh Lord.
Fuck, that's hot.
Gross. Anyways, so let's we've got a little current events. Let's get on with the show. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Time for the trailers.
Oh, time for the trailers, Trey.
It's trailer time. It's trailer time. It's trailer time. Trey wants to the trailers. Sit your ass down. It's time for the trailers. All right, people.
What?
Here's the problem. I got trailers for you, but we are scraping the barrel, baby.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk about it. I guess this is a good time to talk about it. I was on, was just, surfing
Surfing that web.
that web, bitch.
Okay.
And I came across a Deadspin article
Okay.
did you see that Dune got pushed?
Yeah, till next year.
Yeah. So it was supposed to come out in November, and they're like, psych, bitch.
All these movies, the big movies, are not coming out this year now.
And they're saying that, what are the three big ones left? Aquaman.
Still coming.
They said, but I think just because
I think they don't care anymore.
I think they're like, don't give a shit.
This is gonna be this is gonna flop. So let's just get it out there.
Yeah, no one's gonna see it because Amber Heard.
Yep.
Everyone's like, go fuck yourself.
Although I heard she's barely in it now.
Yeah, they cut a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good call on their part.
Yeah. But they took Batman out. I hear. I
Mm.
hear he filmed scenes for it, and they're like, "Yeah, he's not gonna be going forward. Why would we confuse people? So we'll cut all that out." And I'm like, "So, okay, that's bullshit." Yahoo, indeed. All right. So first thing I got is Flora and Son.
Shit.
This is Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Ia Houston.
God, he fell off, huh?
Yeah,
He was in everything for a minute there.
yeah.
The biking movie. He was in
Everything.
He was in
He was in Batman.
Batman. He was addicted to porn.
Yeah.
He was
He directed
Looper.
that movie. But
I think that's where I think after that pretty much was it, right? Well, like that's when he started falling off after that movie with Scarlo.
with Scarlett Johansson, yeah, where he directed it and it didn't
He was
do
the
well.
man on the wire,
Yep.
and then I think after that movie, it pretty much died off for
He
him.
did that 50-50 with Joe Rogan or
Seth Rogen,
Seth Rogen.
that was pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is about a mother and son who, their father left them, and so they're trying to bond through music. It's drama. Well, and then next thing I got for you is Rebel Moon put out their big trailer.
Yeah, everyone was freaking out.
So it's a 2-part movie.
Boo.
With part 1 coming out December 22nd, and part 2 coming out April 19th of next year.
Oh,
Yeah, it's spread out pretty far.
that's not pretty far. It's like 6 months.
Well, between movie part. Well, it's all been filmed already, so
Yeah, it's like 6 months. That wasn't bad.
yeah. Well, I mean the cast is enormous. It's like there's light. They're not gonna call them lightsabers, but these guys got lightsabers,
Everyone said that.
fire swords or some shit.
I didn't watch it.
You haven't seen the trailer?
I saw it came out and everyone was losing their shit saying, this is Zack Snyder basically was saying,
It's
hey,
Star
guess
Wars.
what? I could do this.
Yeah.
I can still direct movies.
It looks awesome. It looks amazing.
Did you see what was David the director David
Ayers?
Ayers?
Yeah, he's complaining about Fast and Furious.
He was he was on the Jonathan Bothell. Was that his name?
Bartholomew.
Is that how you say
Is that
his
the
last name?
guy, the Punisher?
Punisher.
Yeah.
He was on his podcast and he was talking about it.
Mhm.
That one, he said that he filmed the entire Suicide Squad movie.
Mhm.
And he said it was dark and he was gritty. And then
It's still
and
coming
then
out, that's what I
WB
hear.
came down. WB came out and said, "Hey,
Yeah.
Superman v Batman didn't do good.
Yeah.
Change it."
Yeah.
And he was like, "What the fuck?"
Okay.
And then the Fast and Furious thing. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he wrote the whole movie.
Well, he said, what basically the way he got fucked was he said because he didn't originally write the original script.
No, he got it.
But
He rewrote it.
He got it and was like, "Well, this is fucking stupid,"
Yeah.
and rewrote it. And basically, he put him in Los Angeles,
Yep.
made
Made them thieves.
them thieves, and added the cars.
So basically everything that we like about Fast.
Exactly. And so he's like, but because I didn't technically write that script,
I didn't get
I get
any credit.
Rewrites don't get the rewriters.
Yeah.
Don't get credit for it.
Which is garbage.
Strike.
But he did say that he talked to James Gunn, and that James Gunn said that they are going to put his Suicide Squad movie out eventually. So we'll see. It'll be interesting. So I have
Jesus Christ.
Reptile. This has Justin Timberlake and Benicio del Toro.
Okay.
It's coming out October 6th. This is all right. So
yeah. Uh-huh.
October
was-
6th. It's a
There was no break there.
murder a
What'd you
murder
say?
a murder suspense movie.
What's it called?
It's called Reptile. This is
That sounds terrible.
It actually looked pretty decent.
Hey, is it A24 that can still film?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep going.
It's coming up, like I said, October 6th. The next one I have for you.
Yeah. Fucking who cares, Trey? I went down a rabbit hole on IMDb.
Okay.
Did you know they're doing another Riddick movie
Well, yeah.
called Fury?
Uh-huh.
You knew that?
Yes.
Oh.
I saw it because he posted it that he did one of these other movies here recently just to get the money
Yeah.
to the next one.
And then, did you know he's like in the top 5 highest paid actors? Van Diesel. Did you know that?
Well, you got to think about how many movies does he do?
No, but like on average, how much he
Well,
charges
right.
people.
But he doesn't do a lot of movies either, though.
Also, what's another big one? I saw on his page too that he's doing what's one of his other big movies? Not Fast and the
The
Furious.
Witcher, The Witch.
No,
No,
because I was surprised as well. He's what?
it's pretty much it. Fast
No,
and Furious.
Fast and he's okay. Well, regardless, I saw in there. There's something else too that he produced and is acting in. But and I was like, oh shit, they're doing another one of those.
Yeah.
But it was interesting.
Okay.
They're doing another. Did you know they're doing another little set of the I Am Groots?
I am Groot.
Baby Groot.
Oh
thingy?
yes, yeah, I saw
They're
that.
doing another
Yes.
little set of them.
Yep, I know the things and the stuff. So the next one I have for you
Fucking
is
bitch.
the the Marsh King. This is it's got Daisy Ridley in it.
Okay.
She is her father had been a criminal who captured her mom and put them in the forest and set up all these traps and stuff. And he got arrested, and she got out. And so during his transport, he got escaped, and so he's coming for his daughter and her Daisy Ridley's daughter as well. So she's got to use the skills that her dad gave her to keep him from capturing them. So it could be interesting.
Yeah, if you say so.
Then there's Mastro. This
What?
Mastro? Mistro? That's what it is. This has got Carey Mulligan in it and Bradley Cooper. It's a romantic drama. It's got two different like eras in it, kind of. One is like a black and white, and one is like a color. So they used the different colors to represent different times in their life. The younger era is
Triple X4.
oh, okay. All right. I thought okay, great. That he did it. He did it. After Ice Cube, we're gonna get Van Diesel again.
No, remember they did it 3.
I thought that was Van Diesel too.
Yeah. Van
Okay.
Diesel, they did 3. Did you watch that?
No.
Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah, why would I watch that?
It's so bad.
Why? Yeah. Not for me.
Did you also know that Van Diesel's not Hispanic at all?
No. Okay. Why would he be Hispanic?
He actually, what are you talking about? In the Fast and Furious, he's like, he speaks Spanish or tries.
Well, just
And-
barely.
And the whole thing, they listen to Mexican music. They drink Coronas,
I
and
thought he was from like Boston or something.
he is. He knows his mom,
Yeah.
who's like German.
Yeah.
He said he doesn't know his dad, but he did an ancestry test, and he's like a quarter black.
If he were to be like clothesless, he would look just like any of like the regular like set bodies for any video game that you start out with.
Oh, like the like.
The
All right, now customize
Yeah.
it. You're like, all right.
Van Diesel?
Like
What
the yeah. Okay, sorry.
Wow, you're really throwing this show off. So this next one is She Come to Me. Ooh la la.
What?
It's got Peter Dinklage in it.
Peter
And
Dinklage?
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 Dink.
Dink.
Yes.
Got it. Got it.
And Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway's a therapist, and Peter Dinklage is an opera director, and so he's trying to come up with his next great show, and so he goes on a boat and has a random one night stand with a girl, and that becomes his opera. And so it's a comedy. It looks good. Give it a go. That is coming out September 29th. Okay. Yeah, like I told you, kind of the bottom of the barrel. But most of these
I'm
films,
falling asleep over here.
most of these films are all indie movies.
Look, Trey, I'll be honest with you. I
Yeah.
stopped listening about 10 minutes ago.
Um,
I can't imagine how the listeners feel.
here's the here's the one that was really really weird to me. It came out Friday. This is called Landscape with the Invisible Hand. This has got Tiffany Haddish in it,
Yeah.
where she marries an alien blob. It's because he wants to know what it's like to be a human and live with us. So she's like, it's just so silly. So yeah, we'll go with that. I don't know. We'll give that a try at some point. When it becomes VOD, it looks fun. Can we? All right. So I got the next one is called Cat Person. It's about a girl who decides to finally go on a date with this guy off a dating site, and he becomes like a stalker after a one night stand.
Hey, listeners. How we doing? How we doing? Do I know what the fuck's going on right now? I had to turn Trey's mic off. I was falling asleep, and I don't know what the fuck is going on. What is going on over here with these fucking trailers? It's it's not his fault, and I don't want you guys to blame him. But fuck. We gotta let's just gotta figure it out, and it's okay. It is okay, and if y'all turned it off right now, I understand. I'm not gonna hold it against y'all. But I guess back to the show. Okay.
Oh, hey, look, I'm back. All right, so
Hey, Trey.
so it gets real awkward when the stalker starts coming after the girl because of the.
Oh, you're still talking about the trailer.
That's for Cat Person. All right, one last one. This one's called Freelance. This has got Allison Brie in it and John Cena. It's an action comedy where he used to be in the military and he gets hurt, so he ends up having to protect a reporter as she goes to.
These mics are really hard.
Yeah, when she goes to like South America to do a report on their president.
You said Brie Larson?
No, Allison Brie.
What the fuck is that?
Just actor.
Allison Brie.
So that's coming out October 6th.
Like the cheese?
Yeah, like the cheese.
Hmm.
So I mean, it looks funny.
Look, Trey,
That's what I got.
yeah, it's not your fault.
I did my best.
You gave it A for effort.
I did. So that's all the trailers for this week. Thank God.
When life gives you lemon, Trey, you made lemon cookies.
Yeah, you throw them in the garbage, right in the trash. Especially these lemons. All right. Anyway.
Fucking shit.
All right. So next section, we are in the
Hurt.
TV shows for this week.
Oh, look, we actually get to talk about something cool.
Hey, Trey. What? Guess what time it is? What time is it? It's fucking TV time.
Hey, Brandon. Did you watch any TV these last 2 weeks?
Huh?
Did you watch any TV?
I'm sure I did.
What do you got?
Trey, we know how this is gonna go. I don't know.
Okay, so
I'm gonna be thinking while you're talking.
and you're gonna butt in and be like, oh, but I watched this.
Pretty much how I live my life, Trey.
All right, so I watched Ahsoka.
I didn't watch that.
The first 2 episodes, really good.
Oh, is it?
It is really
I'm
good.
watching. I'm gonna watch.
So we get to see. So they're looking for Admiral Thrawn. They
Is it the blue guy?
yes.
Okay.
They assumed he was dead, but the bad guys they know he's still alive. So they're looking for a map, and so is Ahsoka. So this way they can find him, so they won't start a war again. So what I didn't know about this was you need to have watched Rebels, the animated series, because
That's like 5 seasons.
I know, but maybe
Well, you know what we're doing.
deep dive on Rebels.
Time to dude, what are we talking here? Amount of episodes?
I have no idea, but here's what I know: all the characters from Rebels, it seems like, are the
It's
live
like
action versions of
it's like wink,
themselves.
wink. Do you know who this person is? You're
Well, it starts out with Ahsoka and her Padawan separated, and they don't tell you why, really, because I guess something happened at the end of Rebels, and so yeah.
Jesus Christ, people! Apparently, this was good
Oh, it's really good.
because 8 out of 10 on IMDb,
Yeah.
98% on Rotten
Is
Tomatoes.
this Ahsoka?
No, for
Rebels.
Rebels.
Yeah.
My phone's almost dead. The fuck.
Yeah. Well.
It has. I know everyone's gonna be really, really interested in this.
Whew. Yeah.
It's got
All right,
4 seasons.
Yeah.
Season 1 has 15 episodes.
Yeah.
Season 2 has 22. So now what's that? 37.
Yeah.
Season 3 has 22.
So that's,
That's
57,
59.
59, yeah.
Your fucking math is terrible. And 16 for the last season. So that is 75.
75 episodes.
And we're looking at runtime of about 25-ish minutes.
Okay.
Jesus,
It's a lot of time.
Christ.
So, and this is a sequel to the Clone Wars.
Oh, my fucking leg. Yeah, go ahead.
So,
That sounds weird down here.
you do.
Oh shit.
I don't like it. Yeah, so I didn't know this going into it. That's what this is about. I thought it was just gonna be Ahsoka on Adventures.
Sorry, it sounds like I'm inside your pants.
Ugh,
I'm all the way down in your pants.
gross. All right, well,
Sorry,
all right. Okay, so I'm gonna say, if you enjoyed the other Star Tie shows,
Now I'm back to normal.
yeah, I would definitely give it a watch. It's got- it's got- it's got a little Mandalorian tie into it.
The visuals looks very Mandalorian.
Yes.
Is it the same bloke?
Yes.
Is it Jean Favreau
Uh,
producing?
And David Filoni.
Oh, that felt good.
Uh,
Oh, okay. I'm gonna give it a go.
yeah, you should definitely give it a watch. All right, your turn.
Hard Knocks.
Okay. Yeah, I watched this. This is the third episode.
Yeah, third episode.
Yeah. What do you think?
Great.
Yeah, it's fun.
Fun watch.
Yeah,
Good
it's
watch. Good watch.
I mean, if you're interested in seeing how Aaron Rodgers is going to do on the Jets and how that Jets team is going to come together.
If I had to put my money on he's gonna do good, he's gonna do good.
Yeah, I mean, they got Dalvin Cook now.
Dalvin Cook. They got
That was the big one. Dalvin
Yeah.
Cook showing up was a big
And-
deal.
they got Garrett Wilson. They got a good squad.
Yeah, so they should do good.
All right.
A lot of F-bombs from the coach. F this, F that, F this, F that. Yep,
That's sports.
I guess. I watched Twisted Metal on the cock.
Why there's so much shit coming out? Who's got time?
This has got Anthony Mackie in it, and this has got
Why are you trying to make me feel bad? I have a chance to watch this shit.
well, I'm just gonna tell you who's in it. It's got Samoa Joe playing Sweet Tooth, but Will Arnett doing
Yeah,
the voice.
yeah.
So
You say Samoa Joe, like I'm supposed to know who that is. Is that a wrestler?
yes,
Oh, okay.
Joe. Ba-na-na-na. Anyways,
Yeah, I was gonna say, what the fuck you talking about right now?
Anthony Mackie plays John Doe. He is a guy who has amnesia, doesn't know who he is really, and so he just wakes up one day in his car. He's what they call a milkman. He runs from because there's a bunch of disease and stuff that happens all over the world, and so these cities are inside these walls, and so the milkman are the people who drive cars and go and deliver packages from one walled city to another. While they're doing that, other cars try to take the packages and stuff and use them. I mean, it could be anything from coffee to really anything. But he's not allowed inside the walls. They just drive up. He delivers the package and he gets whatever he's supposed to get, and they take it inside the city. Well, on one of his trips, he ends up being asked to come inside, and the president of the city tells them that if he delivers this package and doesn't look at it and anything, and he gets it to a certain city within a time limit, he will be allowed to become a part of the city. instead of having to drive cars outside and being like.
How many episodes? The whole season now, or is it going to be a weekly? Is it a weekly thing?
I think it's the whole season's out already.
This is on Peacock.
Peacock. The cock. The cock. The problem is, I don't think they're going to do another season.
It's
Well,
not good.
It's not that it's not good. It's that it's part of the writer's strike right now. I think a lot of these shows are going to get canceled because of the writer's strike. But
I'll go right for him.
just like what was the show we're watching from?
Yeah.
That's probably going to get canceled.
It's not Twisted Metal. Let's see here.
But
Season 1
yeah, how many episodes?
episodes. They're all out. You're right.
Yep.
And it is 10 episodes. So I'm assuming you haven't watched the whole thing.
No, I've watched the first 4 episodes. So it's been pretty good. I've enjoyed it. Yeah, the acting's decent, but the special effects aren't great.
College football's already started.
Yep, it started yesterday.
Oh. Navy versus Notre Dame.
Yeah, that's the big one. So yeah, I mean, if you enjoyed the video game, it's similar, but not really. The video game was it's put all these cars in an arena with machine guns and shit and shoot each other, and whoever survives is the winner. This is not really that, but they kind of took the preface. He's driving the first episode. He's driving through a mall, and his Mustang has like machine guns on the side of it, and he's like shooting these other people who are trying to steal his package. But give it a go. Anthony Mackie is pretty good in this. I also watched.
I watched.
Look at you chiming in finally.
I watched. Shut up, bitch. They're doing those Untolds
Yep.
on Netflix.
Yep.
I watched Swamp Kings.
Is that the new one?
Yeah, it's 4 episodes.
Oh.
It is about the Florida Gators.
Okay.
This is a heavy sports.
Heavy
episode.
sports episode.
It's about the Florida Gators. And they're big time in the, I would say, I guess it would be like the late aughts. So like,
Okay. 2005, somewhere around there.
yeah, no, I was in high school, so it would have been like, no, it was like 8, 9, 10, something. I don't know, fucking dates. I don't know, years.
Numbers
of football.
stuff.
Like the Tim Tebow era.
Okay.
It was interesting.
Okay.
They don't go into some of the big things people wanted them to go through. But which is fair. I mean, Aaron Hernandez has they already did a whole documentary on Aaron Hernandez because he was on that team.
Yeah, when he killed people. Yeah.
Yeah, and so that was interesting. And then also, I forgot Cam Newton was on that team for a little bit, but he stole a laptop and they kicked him off the team.
Well, that happens.
All right, but yeah, it was good. It was shot well. I have never liked Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
And I still don't.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I think it's his voice.
He's college. He does commentary, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't like him.
Yeah. Nice.
I don't like. He's just too much of a goody two shoe for me.
Yeah.
But they talk about how he's not.
He's
Like
not
when he starts working out or playing sports, he's savage.
Yeah.
But I can't. I don't get it. I don't see it.
Well.
My phone buzzed and it was on my balls.
Ooh. All right. Well, one time for Tebow. There it is. Perfect.
We T-bowed.
We T-bowed. So next thing I watched was So you were talking about this a couple weeks ago. I watched the first 3 or 4 episodes of Jury Duty.
Yeah.
It's funny.
You like it?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. All right, the last one we watched was the one. It might have been the 3rd episode where the guy climbs on top of the filing cabinet and like breaks his shit.
Yeah.
I was like, what? But it's so funny that this guy still hasn't figured out yet that he's on a TV show.
Never does.
Oh wow.
Well, there's one thing that he's finally like, all right. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm enjoying it. My last TV show was so the wife bought me for my birthday, or a couple weeks before my birthday. She bought me the Smallville Blu-ray box set, and so I started rewatching that. It's interesting because the first season on Blu-ray was never in HD, because when it first came out,
Somebody say
exactly. But it was originally shot in 480i. So you can watch the first season finally, on Blu-ray. So,
okay, let's talk about something real quick.
let's talk about it.
Okay, Does that have marathon mode?
Um,
No. The answer is no.
no.
The only box set of something series I ever watched that has that is DBZ.
Dragon Ball Z, yes.
And what it does is it cuts out when you press that on the DVD,
Right.
it just combines all the episode into one big essentially movie.
Keeps on going.
There's no intro, extra. There's no last time. It's just
Yeah.
it starts where the episode starts. When the episode ends, the next episode starts.
Right.
Why isn't that like that on every
I
DVD,
feel like that would take
on Netflix, on
a
everything?
lot of effort.
I mean, not really, because like think about it, like on Netflix, what happens when you start when you're watching a show?
Skip.
It says skip, and then even at the end of it, it has a little circle saying going to the next episode in 10, 9, 8.
Well, yeah, but that's Netflix. Like a regular Blu-ray, like it doesn't have that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, but like that was a feature on a Dragon Ball Z DVD
Yeah.
that I watched 15 years ago.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that's an anime thing. I don't know.
I'm just saying though, like that just like that's such a great cool thing to have on.
It's nice not to have to watch the
like
the
and you have to
opening.
skip and you're just like fuck. Like when you're just chilling, you don't want it to do anything.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Get it together.
So, and it's interesting to watch the show because you find out. You remember Allison Mack?
Oh, the sex trafficker.
Yes. So it's funny to see her in this, and
You look down, you're like, you're in prison getting raped.
I think she's out now.
Oh.
Yeah. And I guess they're so the Superman and
They cut her.
Lex they have their own podcast now.
I did do.
Michael Rosenbaum. I guess they're gonna do a cartoon of the show.
Oh, like an animated thing?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the Superman's name?
Tom Welling. You know, it's funny because
I can't say much.
you're saying he's not buff,
But let's just say this: me and him were a lot slimmer when that show came out.
that's true.
But Lex though looked great.
Yeah, he looks the same. Huh?
Well, he's not even Superman, not Clark Kent.
Yes. The red blue blur. That's what they call him in it. They never call him Superman.
So did they really not get the rights to be able to put him in the suit and stuff?
Yep.
What did they ever? What? So what's that about?
So the thing is that he was never supposed to be in the suit. That was
It went a lot longer.
It was no tights, no flights,
Okay.
and
They were like flights and tights.
well, he didn't.
by the end of it,
yeah, the last episode, he put the Superman suit on.
right? But he flies throughout the last 5 seasons.
No,
He never learns.
he doesn't really fly. He jumps.
Okay, he
Real
never figured
high.
it out. Well, I know one. I distinctly remember one time he floats for a little bit.
That's the first episode.
Oh yeah.
The first episode, he's dreaming and he's floating above his bed. He falls into it. He breaks his bed. But
So they broke the rule of the first episode.
he floated. He wasn't flying. He floated.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, but he can't. He could never.
When you see a helicopter and it's sitting above the ground, you're like, well, that's not flying. That's floating.
That's a floatocopter.
That's a floating. Look at the floating car, Brandon. Do, 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 do. Hope Kobe Bryant's not on that. Do, 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 do,
Oh,
do,
that
do,
ain't
do.
nice. That ain't nice. But yeah. So I mean, if you're interested in the Smallville series, give it a watch. It's all on Hulu.
Hello.
But the thing is,
Hello.
yeah.
Hello.
Hello. So yeah, give it a watch. All right, I'm done. Well, I guess we're done with TV unless you watch something else. Okay, take this a no. All right, so now we're gonna move on to our premiere movies.
You know what? Shut the fuck up. You know, I know we don't bring this up,
Jesus
but I'm a YouTube guy.
Well, we don't count YouTube.
Shut the fuck up.
We don't.
Just can I fucking talk, whore? Jesus fuck! It's like, what are we in a fucking Republican debate or something?
You know what? People
is
on this
Republican-
podcast, every time I hear somebody talk, they're like, "You're so fucking mean to me," and it's true. You listen to this. I'm taking a stand today. Today's the day.
All right, so now you don't have a mic. How about that? Yep. Now you don't have a mic. So stand your ass up right there, and not have a mic. How about that? How about that?
Just talk.
Oh! See? Oh, you see how no one can hear you? Yeah, go fuck yourself. Yep. Yeah, that's right. Now you get a mic back now. Guess
Taking
what?
us.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Taking us.
Not taking shit. You're gonna take your shit in mute. All right, here you go.
It
All
could
right.
be a long ass episode.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. Don't play with me. Now listen here. YouTube has some decent content. I'm gonna say.
We're not on there.
Fucking, whose fault's that, Trey? Don't point at me, you slut. Look, I went down a rabbit hole. I like of unfortunately of like world history.
Oh Lord.
And I watched a bunch of stuff and I enjoyed it about world history. It's called Real Life Lore is the name of
Okay.
the channel, and they just talk about world politics and stuff. And he breaks down like the Russian war, and he breaks down the Ukraine and China and all types of stuff. It's well produced, and each episode's about 23 minutes. So just
Okay.
you remember when YouTube tried to put out shows?
Yeah. YouTube Red and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first big one was with PewDiePie, wasn't it?
I don't know.
He had like a scare show where he would try to scare himself or some shit like that, and it bombed.
Don't know. I
Alright.
do know that Pokemon put out their like
Pokemon.
original content onto YouTube where it's like a animated series. So I don't know.
Alrighty.
It's a movie.
It's a premiere.
It's a movie premiere.
Anybody that wants to support Trey, I'm gonna start my new podcast called Entertained by Trey.
I'm easily entertained by Trey.
This way I don't have to take all this, abuse.
Oh my god.
Oh, here he is throwing shit. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, so premiere movies.
If anyone's interested, the president is 10 minutes away from the airport.
Anyways, so premiere movies. What do you want to go with first? You want to go with the big one? Okay, perfect.
Let's beat around the bush.
Okay, perfect. So I watched Elemental.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was pretty good. The effects are a little different than the usual Pixar.
Now, is this a sequel to Fifth Element?
No. This
I'm
is
confused.
this is a movie about all the elements living in the city and them having to occupy this area.
Yeah, I'm sure like the water and fire don't get along,
And that's the main thing. Is
And then probably two people start dating, and then there's a clash of.
yes, clash of the families, and
Well, I could be a writer.
yeah, I mean, but that's every movie ever. So, but anyways,
Is it decent?
yeah, it's pretty good. The animation's good.
There's a sex joke or sex comment. How did you feel that went?
It's so dumb that people make a big deal out of it. He goes, the dad, because the girl's gonna go off on a journey to go see the
water
world.
or fire. Or...
She's a water person,
Oh.
or no, she's a fire person.
So it's a fire dad.
Yeah, it's a fire dad, and he's like, she's like, oh, you're gonna miss me. He goes, oh no, it's gonna give you more time to make whoopee or some shit like that. Just something silly like that with
People lost
yeah,
their mind.
people are dumb.
Well, it bombed in America, but it made a shit ton of money overseas, and they made their money back. Plus
Yeah.
some money. They
Uh,
said it's going to be the highest-grossing Disney movie this year.
That's not saying much,
It's not.
but I enjoyed it. I
Mm.
mean, it's a good. It's kind of a kids movie, but not really. I mean, my friend.
Delilah had no. I tried to get her to watch it. She had
Yeah.
no interest.
Yeah, my friend has a son. He's 3. Yeah, but he likes all these animated movies because he's into Bluey and all that. So he tried to sit him down to watch. He goes, got about halfway through it, and then was not interested any longer.
Yeah.
But I thought it was good. If I had to give it a rating, it'd probably be a knuckle bump.
Okay.
Knuckle bump.
Yeah, Delilah, the big one that we were watching, and she was like, "Let's." She wants to see is a stupid fucking Paw Patrol movie. The
Oh, the Paw Patrol movie. Okay.
big movie that's gonna be coming out.
Yeah. Remember, me and her are gonna go see it.
God save me.
But
Okay. On Max,
yes.
there's a documentary called BS High.
Okay. What's this? Big Slurpee.
Big Slurpee High. Yep. That's no. It's literally for bullshit.
Yeah.
So back, 20. This would be like 2021. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe 2021. So every year they do like a big game, a high school game.
Right.
Or they televise a certain amount of games on ESPN.
Right.
And that year, there's this school called Independence, who generally is like the best school. It's like a college,
Right.
but
it's
high school. It's
Okay.
so it's called it's a prep school. So that basically means that like, or no, it's not a prep school, but it's a weird school because like it's like they focus more on sports than they do actual high school.
Right.
And so like if you see the campus, you're like, oh, what the fuck?
Mhm.
It's crazy, but they're really good. All the kids want to go there, and they played a school called Sycamore Sycamore Bishop Sycamore, something along those lines.
Right.
And people were like, "What the fuck?" It was terrible. The kids were terrible. They were sharing helmets. It was crazy. And so halfway through the game, people were like, "This isn't a high school."
What was it?
So basically the whole documentary is about how this random dude basically cons he starts a high school
Mm-hmm.
with no school just to play sports, and like it's crazy. It's insane.
Okay.
It's a fascinating watch. It's like an hour 20.
I will give it a watch.
You have to watch it. You're gonna come back to me in 2 weeks. You're gonna be like, what?
So it's called
What?
BSI.
BS high.
BSI. Okay.
Highlight.
Yes.
He says he's got to figure out how to feed these kids. Right.
Okay.
He's got these kids up in like a fucking sure stay hotel. And he's got, he's responsible for the kids. They charge, it's like, it's not like, it's like a home away from home like thing. You know what I mean? And so he's like, well, something I would do is I would call a grocery store and order 30 roast chickens, like rotisserie chickens,
Oh yeah.
and never come pick them up.
What the heck?
And then I'd wait until the end of the day. They're never going to sell that many chickens. So I know that they're going to, right before they close, they're going to mark all those chickens down.
Right.
And I can get them for $2 a pop instead of $10 a pop. And so I would do that and then go right before they close and pay $2 for how many of chickens they had left,
Yeah.
and get them for a third of what they would have cost. I'm like, oh my God, that is genius.
Smart man. Smart man. I'll have to give it a watch. So
There you
on your rating scale,
It's a little different because it's a documentary. I would give it a knuckle bump for sure.
all right, 2 knuckle bumps. We're doing good.
It was done well. The documentary was done well. You feel real bad for the kids though.
Yeah. Well, they got
Well, some of them weren't kids.
that's
okay.
grown ass people.
Yep.
So I also watched Joyride. This is a comedy about 2 young girls who meet after.
Oh, is this the Asian one?
Yes.
Yeah. How is that?
Hilarious.
It was good.
It was really good. It's kind of a raunchy comedy.
Guys,
Yes.
Biden's at the airport.
Biden has arrived.
All right, keep going.
Anyways, it's a raunchy comedy about 2 girls who meet when they're young children, and one of them becomes very successful, and one of them is kind of like an artist who's all about sexuality. So she makes like all these like dick like statues and stuff, and she's living with her friend. They both assume that they're Chinese, and so they go. One of them's a high-powered lawyer. And one of them, like I said, is an artist. So they're going to close a deal as a lawyer, and so they have to go to China. And so one of the things is that they're going to find this other girl's mom because she's adopted.
Mm-hmm.
And so you find out, spoiler, because it came out in July, that she's not Chinese, she's Korean. And so her mom, don't do it, her mom had died before she got to meet her.
Oh.
Yeah, but there's funny parts. They're on a train.
North or South Korea?
I don't remember. I'm assuming North, but no, South Korea. South Korea. That's the good one, right? Yeah, North Korea is the bad one. Okay, South Korea, I think. But
If it's North Korea, she probably started death.
no, she ended up getting cancer and dying.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways,
that's what they want.
There's some funny stuff. They're on a train. One of the girls' cousin ends up coming with them. And
Is Aquafina in this?
no, I assumed she was gonna be in this because she's in all the funny
Asian.
Asian comedies.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
she,
that's why she's trying to get away.
but she was not. But so yeah, they're on a train and there's a white girl in there and she's trying to smuggle drugs and she's got this backpack full of drugs and the cops are coming and she's like, "You got two options." She goes, "Either you're gonna shove them up or you're gonna snort them down," because the cops are coming. And so she opens up this bag of cocaine. She goes, "Well, we're not part of it." She goes, "You are now," and blows cocaine all over all of them. So they're shoving bags of drugs up their ass and like doing like lines of cocaine in the train. And so but the girl, like the white girl, turns on them as the cops are questioning them. She goes, "Oh, they were trying to force me to sell drugs," and the cops are like, "We're not. I don't want to deal with this shit. Just kick them off the train." So they're all kicked off the train, and like one of the girls is like, "I can't get the bag out." She's like trying to push it out on the side of the road, and like they go to this club, and the bag busts inside of her. And so at the club, she's like, "Oh." So, but I mean, it's hilarious. So I definitely give it a go.
On a
Yeah.
side note, did you know cocaine is basically just gasoline?
Is it? I didn't know that.
Isn't that crazy?
I'm not a chemist. I don't know.
Isn't that insane?
It does sound pretty crazy.
Like it's cocoa leaves, but it's just like basically cocoa leaves and gasoline.
Yeah,
Isn't that insane?
it is strange.
Basically, people are just getting high on gas.
I mean, you can do that anyways. People
Yeah.
just take gasoline and sniff it. Anyways, so for me, this was like The Hangover. Like this was like this kind of hangover movie. It was good. I would definitely. I'm almost like probably like a high five on this one.
Okay.
So yeah, give it, but not a sweaty, but definitely a high five. Definitely recommend.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do you have any other premiere movies before we
I
get into the?
feel like I did,
Yes.
but I don't remember.
Okay, I have one more for you so you can look at your stuff. I watched No Hard Feelings.
Oh yeah.
It's got Jennifer Lawrence in it and Andrew Barth Feldman.
Yeah.
So she's playing a Uber driver, like a Postmates kind of thing, and her car gets towed. Jennifer Lawrence says so. She takes a ad where these two parents, it's Alec Ferris Bueller.
Mm-hmm.
He's the dad of this kid who he's shut in and he's about to go to college. So the parents want this kid to get some experience. So they end up having Jennifer Lawrence date him
Mm-hmm.
to try to get him out of his shell. And yeah, it's funny. It's cute, like romantic comedy.
Okay. I heard there's boobies.
Jennifer Lawrence gets completely naked in this movie.
Yes. I mean, oh.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's fun. For that, I would probably give. Yeah, this is probably in the like knuckle bump or like maybe probably closer to like a glance across the room.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well-
somewhere in there.
Okay. Well, here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
I didn't watch anything else other than the one we're going to talk about.
Okay.
Because
Cause
I talked about Van Diesel. I watched all 11 Fast and the Furious movies.
you did it.
All 11 of them.
Why?
Back to back. I have no idea. I hate myself.
I mean, one is good. 3 is good. 2 is not good.
No, well, I don't know if I would say that.
I like 3. I think Tokyo
Tokyo
Drift is
Drift?
pretty good.
Yeah, that kid fucking sucks at acting. Sorry.
Oh, the white guy?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's terrible.
it's rough. He's rough in that.
Yeah, he does CSI.
It's pretty some racist shit going on there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna get caught up because I'm gonna go see Strays. I'm gonna go see Turismo. Yeah. I'm gonna get caught up.
That's about it.
All right. Let's talk about it.
All right, so we watched Blue Beetle. I mean, first impressions. What did you think?
I enjoyed it.
I don't know what you just said.
I enjoyed it.
Oh, me too. I don't. Bleh. I thought it was a lot better than what the previews give it credit for.
I thought I was gonna hate
Me
George
too.
Lopez.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was gonna be like, I thought what from the previews was like, oh, he's gonna get on my nerves real quick.
Right.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
I was like,
No, he's fun.
I'll get into it in a minute, but yeah, it's not doing well.
No, it's not. So the thing-
DC's, I think they're just gonna scrap everything and just start over.
well, that was the plan,
Right.
but they had already had these movies.
They're
in
like,
the
fuck
can.
it, we'll just yeah.
So I mean, Superman's going to be the first movie.
Yeah.
And that
They're gonna say fuck it.
yeah, that doesn't come out until 2025.
Yeah. It's probably good. It's probably a good choice on that.
So the thing is everybody's saying that if it doesn't have Superman or Batman in it, nobody's going to watch it.
Well, it's just because they're not making good movies.
Right.
I mean, you can use different heroes, but you just got to make good movies. And I think Blue Beetle,
Yeah.
had it not be associated with all this shitty DC stuff, and it not be part, whatever part of this universe, or it's not even. They don't reference other than referencing. There's a Batman, there's a Superman, and there's a Flash and stuff.
Yeah.
And not even by they just
They
reference
never
it.
show any of it. They just talk about it.
They just reference it.
Yep.
They it has nothing else to do with it.
You wouldn't even know they were there.
Right. Then I thoroughly enjoyed the movie.
I did.
I thought that the CG was decent.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I was like, holy I was expecting, because watching some other Black Adam and stuff, and you're like, there's some rough moments in there.
Right.
I never felt that. The suits felt real.
Okay, so for that, I think the Blue Beetle suit looked good.
You didn't like the
I think the big bad that looked like shit to me.
I thought, well, I can see with the design.
Yeah, it was bad.
Right. But I thought but the execution of it,
Right.
the actual technical side, I thought
Right.
was good.
Right.
Like, I didn't feel like they weren't there.
Right.
So when we talk about Black Panther 2
Right.
and Wakanda Forever,
Yes.
I did not believe those suits. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like,
the Power Ranger suits at the end.
Yeah, I did not believe that. That to me was I didn't believe it.
Right.
So this though, at no point was I like, ugh. I did not find myself at one as far as ugh. I didn't go, ooh, that CG is shit. That laser looks like shit. That car exploding looks like shit.
Right.
I was thoroughly impressed by the VFX in this movie.
Yeah. I thought the movie for what it was good.
Right.
I did think that it felt like something that probably could have been put on HBO Max.
Okay, that's fair. My biggest complaint of the whole movie, though I like George Lopez's character,
Yes.
him out of nowhere being a mad scientist
Didn't make any sense.
and knowing how to build a EMV bomb, and knowing how to do break into the old Blue Beetle's computer and all this other shit.
Yeah. Gotta go out on a
What?
limb on that one and just
That was just
assume he's a scientist.
right. But I thought the whole dad and grandma and all that, I thought the plight of their struggle,
Yeah.
I thought was done well.
Yeah. They just live in a part of town that's
And
been
I'm-
taken over by.
Exactly. Which basically was Panama City, but they didn't want to call it's somewhere in Florida, somewhere in Florida.
Yeah, something like that.
But the DC world is not real.
Yeah. Metropolis is New York.
Right, and Star Cities like Chicago.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah.
But and not to keep. I know we talk about it a lot in our in the podcast about race on the effect on the movies, and I thought that they did a great job.
Right.
And I did not feel like that they were patronizing their experience. I did not feel like they were using it as a I don't know, like a political statement throughout the whole movie.
Right.
I thought it felt authentic.
Mm-hmm.
It felt real to me. I did not go ugh, come on, this, you're just playing up the stereotypes and stuff like that. It felt to me Like I was like, they're like, hey, we tried hard, or your dad worked any job he could get, and he worked all this stuff, and
Right.
and you're moving back and you're helping your family. You're gonna lose opportunities so you can help. I mean,
Yeah.
I thought that was done spectacularly.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought the family dynamic was really good. I felt like they were very tight. Like most, it seems like Hispanic families are.
Yeah.
They're very close.
Yeah.
You could see that the whole family was like under one roof,
Mm-hmm.
and so that was cool. Yeah. I don't think they did well building towards another movie.
Right. Right.
It feels they didn't give him a villain.
A ongoing, like a big bad.
Like there's nobody for him to fight for the next movie.
Right. It had to be another. It had to be like the Green Beetle or the Red Beetle or something like
Or it
that.
could be. I mean, it could be any DC villain, but they didn't like give him one.
Right.
And this one wasn't even really a villain specific to his character. It was just a villain.
And it sucks 'cause I thought the kid did a good job.
Yes.
I thought
I
the
don't
kid
know how
did
to
a good
say his
job.
name. It's like
Yeah.
Zolo Mard.
The voice grows on you. The AI voice grew on me.
Yeah, it was fine.
I didn't have a problem with it. I honestly, like, again, it sucks because it's just like, okay, the movie was decent. The movie
Yeah.
was good. The kid did a good job.
Right.
The suit looked great.
Yeah.
I love the suit. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
The Blue Beetle suit was very cool.
Like cool.
And now we're not going to see this kid back ever again. Most
Well,
likely.
Well, they're saying that they wanted to do 3 movies, but
Just
this movie money wise,
It's
yeah,
not
they're not
doing
going to
great.
do another movie.
it's not doing great, and it's all on DC.
Yeah.
It's DC's fault. It's not the director's fault. It's not the actor's fault. It's not.
Yeah.
It's all on DC in the way that they they basically said don't go watch any of these. Because right now, like it or not, it's
Yeah.
if you don't, you need a world. You're world building. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
And
well,
you
they're-
need a franchise. And
they're
if
trying
you're
to
telling
say-
people, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
This franchise is dead. We're restarting it.
Well,
But here, go watch these movies. Buy in.
I guess James Gunn is saying that this is the first movie of the new universe
And you could, because they don't talk about anybody or show
Right.
anything
because they're saying like
other than Batman's a fascist.
this is part of the new universe, and they're saying that the next
Yeah, the only thing they set up is that the original Blue Beetle is still alive, and that he's going to come back in the next movie if there's another movie.
yeah, and so yeah, it's strange because each one of these DC movies like they're not connecting now really because Flash ended in like a place where it's like okay,
In an alternate universe.
you still didn't go back to our Earth, and
Yeah.
so are you part? Is this part of this universe? What are we doing?
I think they're just leaving themselves open to make that decision.
Ezra Miller's getting
As a quick note,
yes,
the love interest.
yes,
Didn't really like her. Hot.
yeah,
Didn't really like her, acting wise. But sorry, just as a note.
yeah. I mean, so she was fine. I mean, it's. I did like that they went into like some of the older Blue Beetle stuff. You got the Beetle plane and all that stuff, and you get to see all of his guns. Where it's like
Viva la Lucian!
they like kind of work and kind of don't, because that's where he's like, my dad made stuff, but it was like
Sometimes it works.
halfway there.
Yeah.
Good, but the grandma was funny.
Like,
that
Viva la Lucian!
yeah, she pulled her hair back and she's like, sometime I want to tell you about your grandma's revolution, and she's like, with yeah. So, but yeah, it was funny.
It was good. I would say, as far as a review, I would give it a high five.
High five as well.
I wouldn't say sweaty high five, but
No.
it's a high five. It was almost there. It needed a little bit here and there, but
Yeah.
overall, it was a good movie. It's fine.
Yeah, my big issue as far as the ending of the movie is DC has a trope where they, for some stupid ass reason, they need to do a CG villain at the very end, where it's like a robot or somebody like that's obviously not there
Right.
is fighting at the end of the movie, which I'm like, why? Why can't we just have 2 humans fighting it out?
Yeah.
But
It wasn't bad, though.
it wasn't bad. It's just it's the same thing they always
Yeah. I get it.
do. So yeah. So go out there, watch it, support it. I mean, if you want these studios to take chances on obscure heroes that you haven't heard of before, then we got to go out there and see these things. So, all right.
All right, we're going to have to do this. My phone is at 2%.
Okay. Well, it's flashback time.
All right, here we go. Hopefully there's not a trailer at the beginning of this. And is my phone connected? Yeah. It is connected. Okay. There was a trailer, so I don't want you guys to listen to this. Oh, we don't have a theme song. Oh, it's a flashback. Oh,
said it was-
well, it looks like we're probably gonna get one trailer. All right, here you go, Trey.
There is a mystery,
Oh Lord,
elusive,
Mystery Men.
predictable, violent. It terrifies most scientists. But for a new breed, the challenge is saving lives.
Ghostbusters.
The research is deadly. The laboratory is nature itself.
And potentially could be a storm that has a
Twister? Hey.
All right, it's at 1%. Go.
Oh,
While you're doing it, Twister's great. Flying Cows, Bill Paxton, Nipples. Apparently, we grew up in that region, and it was fascinating to us to watch that. And some of it is very fake, and that's not how tornadoes actually work. I like that. It's got what's his name? Philip Seymour Hoffman. It's hilarious. Dorothy's great. I love that movie. It's one of my top favorite movies of all time.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Is there ads?
We're about to find out.
I turned the voice.
No, we're good.
Go ahead.
It's going. Oh, and your phone died. All right.
No, oh no, Trey. Now you have this is on you now. Ready?
Okay.
In a world.
In a world.
I'll do that. I'll do that part. You do the voice. Ready?
They thought he was dead. He came back.
Jason.
Yes, it's Jason. Yes, Friday the 13th. So I watched Friday the 13th. This is Jason.
Which one? Which iteration?
Jason Goes to Hell.
Oh, okay. That's a fun one.
It is. It's
That's like almost a comedy.
yes. So Jason's spirit's jumping from body to body through this like he opens his mouth and this worm thing comes out and it goes into.
It's like they gave up on that one. They're like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Let's just do something crazy.
Let's just do something wild. And so, like, he does all this, and you find out that one of his ancestors to kill Jason has to stab him with his knife. And it's like, where did all this shit come from? They just made up some shit at the end. And so they defeat Jason, right? And so he's going to hell, and like, guess what happens? Freddy Krueger's claw thing grabs his ass and takes him. And I was like, but that may not, the next Jason movie is not that. Jason movie.
It's not Jason versus Freddy versus Jason.
No, the next Jason movie is Jason X. It's where he's in fucking space as a cyborg.
That one's amazing.
But like,
He's not a cyborg, is he?
yeah, they put robot shit in him.
Right. God, that's the one where they're in the sleeping bag.
Yeah.
And he fucking just bang.
Just beats him against the wall.
Yeah,
It's awesome. But like, I was like, so you guys like, hinted at you're about to do this, but you didn't do it for another couple years.
they had to, took some time.
They had to go put out another shitty Jason movie before they put out a cool one.
First of all, Jason X is not a shitty movie, you piece of shit.
Okay, but if you had to choose a horror film, I'm sure that's not the first one.
Yeah, choose a horror film.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my pick. You would have get to listen to it, but somebody's phone was at like 3% when we started this. Anyways,
Any toot.
so that's this episode. Thanks for following us. You can go ahead and check out all the episodes on Hard to Entertain wherever you listen to your podcast. We are
If you
on.
don't listen to it, your mom's a hoe.
Perfect. We are on Facebook. We're not on X anymore. I got off X because that's stupid.
The
I'm not-
Twitters?
Yeah.
Okay.
I dropped the twits. I'm so on Instagram and Facebook. Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey. Thanks everybody, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye, bitch.
Are you not entertained?
Welcome to Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey. Take it away, boys.